several interesting messages. Pieced together, they painted a picture of a man who was in a deeply troubled state on the day of the murder. At 1:48 in the morning, before Zoe was even dead, he messaged an acquaintance he shared a house with, telling him he was moving out and that he would never see him again. At 2:07 that afternoon, he texted his ex-girlfriend. He told her his stepmother had just passed away, the woman who had been like a real mother to him. He said she died right in front of him, and that he was struggling to cope. Over the next hour, he messaged another woman twice, telling her he had been drinking all night, driving around the city, and crying. Those were his last messages before Zoe died. Later that evening at 9:30 p.m., he texted a friend. He said he didn't know what to do, that a lot had happened recently and he wasn't okay. The following day, he sent one more message to his ex-girlfriend. He told her his life was over, and that she would find out why very soon. Detectives then pulled up his browser history. What they found was difficult to ignore. In the days before his arrest, Antonio had visited local news crime sections more than 30 times. 5 of those pages were specifically about Zoe's murder. Before all of this, he had almost no history of visiting news sites at all. Detectives found just a single page linked to a gang-related case. But the phone wasn't done giving them answers. They requested cell tower data from his carrier. Records showed that at 4:34 p.m. his phone had connected to a tower whose coverage area included the store where Zoe was last seen. The timing lined up with when she was there. Now, cell tower data isn't a precise tool. It only tells you that a phone was somewhere within a few kilometers of a given tower. But it did establish that Antonio had been in that area just minutes before Zoe left the parking lot. His home was far enough away that earlier in the day his phone had been pinging a completely different tower near his house. There was one more detail. 3 days before the murder, Antonio had started a new job at a grocery store. The Monday after, the day after Zoe was killed, he didn't show up for his shift. No call, no explanation. Detectives now had a significant list of circumstantial evidence pointing at Antonio. But circumstantial was the key word. The only hard piece of evidence they had was his DNA on the knife handle, and that was where the case could fall apart. DNA on a weapon proves someone touched it,